Hey everyone, it's Lisa Selthofer from Spot On Agility, and I am here because I have a very exciting announcement for you. All right, this is going to be specifically geared toward those who are planning to compete in agility for the first time, and for trainers who have students or clients that are preparing to go into the agility ring again for the first time. So this is really all about the novice people, those beginner people who are just starting to experience all the great fun of agility and want to take it to the next level and begin to trial and test their skills in competition. All right, so as some of you may know, I am a 20-year agility judge, and I actually judge for multiple organizations. So this isn't about a single organization. This is about all organizations. This is really about making beginner, novice folks successful. That's really what it is, successful. I'm just so excited about this. All right, so my experience, I basically have judged over 600 trials to, at this point. I've done everything from, international competition, national events, 4-H, one of my absolute favorite state competitions. And at this point, we figured I've probably judged over 170,000 runs, and that was going on the conservative side. So why I bring all of this up? In my 20 years of judging, there has consistently been a very big problem that I've identified, and it really has to do with those beginner novice folks just coming into agility. And the problem is, how do we prepare them for the differences between training and trialing? All right, so I'm a trainer as well, and I have worked my darndest to try to prepare students along the way. And because I'm a judge, I've got some really great knowledge on that. So I really am able to prepare my clients for competition. But it takes a lot of extra effort, which is fine. But when you think about most trainers, the job of a trainer is to take that client and prepare them, teach them about the equipment, handling, things of that nature. That's really what a trainer does. So the other part is, as a judge, what ends up happening is I come into the ring. I have these novice agility folks that come in, they have no experience, and I do what they call a briefing. And a briefing is literally a 1 to 3 minute overview of all of the rules that they're supposed to be following. Now, everyone says when they sign that little sign-up sheet, to enter an agility trial, that they have read the regulations. And by the way, for the heck of it, I printed off just one organization's regulations. All right, 93 pages, 93 pages of regulations. And then also, they're supposed to be responsible for all 143 pages of the agility guidelines. And then on top of that, they're also supposed to be knowledgeable on all 91 pages related to dog shows, all right? Because all of these rules do impact agility folks. Now, the amount of pages is astronomical, and it really doesn't matter what agility organization, because the truth of the matter is, it just depends on what agility organization has things documented better. So, that's a lot of pages. I mean, we're talking hundreds of pages that a novice or agility person is supposed to understand. So let's just forget about the fact that they have to read those, then they have to understand those. Oh yes, and then on top of that, they have to prepare their dog for, how to do things. Plus they're supposed to remember how to handle and all of those things. So in a judge's briefing, I can't do that in 3 minutes. It's impossible to go over hundreds and hundreds of pages. What ends up happening then is these novice beginner folks really make some big errors. They don't know better. And then as a judge, I have to whistle them off the course. And I'm not happy with that. I don't like doing that. I will follow the rules because that's what I'm certified in doing, but I definitely see that there is a huge gap in training versus trialing, and how do we get these folks prepared so they understand what's going on in the ring. All right, so this is the exciting part. I am actually just about to, I've created a course. I'm just about ready to go ahead and launch that and share that with all of you. It is called the Agility Trial Roadmap, the step-by-step plan to a successful trialing experience in dog agility. So here's what that entails. I've literally spent years taking video of everything that goes on inside the ring. So my idea is with this course that you are going to have a 28-day briefing, all right? 28 days. Lots of short little videos, PDFs, worksheets, checklists, everything that you can bring with you so that you don't have to remember everything, all right? By the time you actually get to a trial, you'll have experienced everything in the ring through this online class. So you'll understand what's happening. You'll understand what to do in those what if scenarios. You'll understand what not to do, because I'm going to share all of the top items I've seen from those 170,000 runs that you shouldn't do. But I'm also going to give you some overall guidelines and best practices on what to do. Okay, let's start creating those habits now. The best part is this isn't going to be to a specific agility organization. These are going to be best practices or guidelines that you can take into any agility organization, right? So this is talking about the culture. This is talking about, etiquette, the best way to handle yourselves. And if I can give you this information before you come into the ring and before you enter your trial, you can start practicing it with your trainer in class or at home. That's the whole idea, is let's start creating some healthy habits ahead of time so that things are natural. Then when you do go to your first trial, you don't have to worry about all the things that you don't know, because I'm going to guide you on the very specific items to do so that, you're not going to make those rookie mistakes and get yourself whistled off by the judge. Because I can tell you as a judge, I don't like that very much. But there's only so much I can do in the ring. So it's about time that I took all of the knowledge that I have and I helped you before you got to a trial. So I am so excited about this. This is definitely one of those things that there is a gap in the training, and I want people to be successful. I want people to experience the wonders that dog agility has. I'm also going to be helping you to prepare your dog for the trial environment. So I've got quite a few little bonuses in there. One of the nice things about being in multiple agility organizations and being what they call an official measurer, I'm going to help you prepare your dog, not only for the measuring part of it, but also for the whole entire ring experience. There's nothing worse than showing up at a trial and your dog is so overwhelmed that they can't even pay attention to you. So we're going to tackle all of those things. All right, so in the meantime, I would love to invite you to go and check out the page. It is at spotonagility.com/agility trial roadmap. Okay, so that's spotonagility.com/agility trial roadmap. There's going to be more information there. Like I said, I am so excited. I hope you will join me on this. And trainers, hey, guess what? This is a wonderful thing to help your students to be successful. Let's take all that great training that you've done and, let me add to that so when they get to the ring, there isn't any surprises. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you inside of the Agility Trial Roadmap. Thanks again. Bye.